In this video, let's look at how to plot sun path diagram, wind rows, and psychrometric chart. I'm using the same EPW file from the previous video. Let's place the sun path component on the canvas. By scanning through the input variables, you can see that the only required input is the location. Connect location to location. A sun path diagram shows up in the Rhino viewport. You can check it from the top view or the perspective view. We'll take a closer look at the sun path later in terms of output variables and how to better utilize it. Next, let's create a wind rows. Place the wind rows component on the canvas. Scanning through the component, you can see that there are two required inputs, data and wind direction. Although you can plug in any type of data, but it makes the most sense to connect the wind speed to the data. Then connect the wind direction to wind direction. A wind rows shows up in the Rhino viewport. You can see that the prevailing wind comes from the south and northwest. I know it based on my experience of living near Des Moines that the wind comes from the south in the summer and from the northwest in the winter. In the later video, we will look into how to analyze wind by season and by temperature and humidity combinations. Next, let's create a psychrometric chart. Place the psychrometric chart component on the canvas. The required inputs are temperature and humidity, which should be obvious. Connect dry bulb temperature to temperature and relative humidity to relative humidity. The color denotes number of hours. The legend for the color coding on the right shows that red represents up to 90 hours and dark blue represents 1 hour. Based on the distribution on the chart, you can easily tell that Des Moines is in a cold and humid climate. You can further use a PMV polygon component to show the comfort zone on the psychrometric chart. Connect Psych chart to Psych chart, and you'll see the comfort zone plotted on the Rhino viewport. If you feed the recommended inputs, MRT, airspeed, metabolic rate, and clothing level, you can see the more adaptive comfort zone on the chart.